Hi everyone, it's Kimberly from Tokyo Pen Shop, and I have for you today a real live first impressions regarding the Petite 2 and Petite 3. The Petite 2 is a sign pen by Pilot, and the Petite 3 is a brush pen. So I'm going to check these out. I'm going to show you how to start using them, but it is my first time, so I'm kind of going to be figuring it out live with you here. Well, not live, you know what I mean. Okay. I thought too, maybe I'd do a little bit of comparison. They would both be good for lettering, but you know, the comparison between the sign pen and the brush pen. The Petite 1 is the fountain pen style, which we will also be carrying, but I just wanted to limit this video to the Petite 2 and the Petite 3 for now. Special thanks to, I believe, Gina Marie, who I also believe is like a macaroon maker extraordinaire. I could be like merging 3 people into 1 person, but I'm pretty sure that Gina Marie is the one who recommended these items, and I do take customer recommendations very seriously. Thank you, Gina Marie, and if you are indeed the macaroon maker, I think that is an extra special bonus awesome thing about you. So let's get started. The first thing I notice, honestly, right off the bat is there is no purple. Why is there no purple? We've got, this must be baby pink, red, apricot orange. Is this one the apple green? Yes, apple green, and we have a clear blue. So these are all the like popular Pilot colors here. This one is blue. I want it to be purple. We've got your blue black and your black. Let's see how easy these are to start using. Let's just take the baby pink one here. Each pen comes with 1 cartridge already included, and then you buy the, let me just show you here. You buy additional cartridges separately. They look like this, and they come in a 3-pack here. This yellow thing comes off for sure. And then it's kind of like when you've got the fountain pens, are using the disposable cartridges and the fountain pens. You're just gonna pop it on like this. And then if it's anything like fountain pens, it's gonna take a little while for it to get to the, oh, you can actually see it going to the tip. That is so cool. I love this. I would, oh my God. I would be like doing this all the time. Okay, it is kind of a squatty little pen. Once the cap gets on there, it feels a little better. Look at that, look at the tip. It's like magic. I'm like really excited. Oh, can we just get this out of the way because people always ask me what notebook I'm using. So today I am using an art spiral. There is nothing really that special about this notebook except it's, I think it's by Marumon, let me see. It's by Marumon, and it's got the nice double rings so they don't like come on, like they don't get all like snaggly. It's A5 size, the cover is kind of hard, and then the pages are nice and thick. That's the thing about testing pens. If you're using crappy paper, the pen is not going to be good no matter what. So you want to make sure you're using good paper. It's really important. I a lot of times get people who say they end up not liking a pen for various reasons, but sometimes it's like it doesn't appear nicely on the paper or whatever. But honestly, if you're not using nice paper, then your chances of liking that pen are pretty slim. So keep that in mind. Most American paper is very thin. It's recycled, so it's, I'm assuming much better for the environment, but it sucks for writing. Okay, so this one is the sign pen. So the first thing I want to know is, can I vary my strokes with this pen? Like, can I get thinner and fatter? So I'm going kind of like lighter on the upstroke and pressing harder on the downstroke. But to me, it seems like not much variation here. So that's something interesting about this pen. I'm going to assume that that will be very different about the brush pen. Let me just, well, we might as well do a different color. But let's see how we can vary that. We can have variation in the stroke with the brush pen. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this yellow thing. I'm gonna pop it in here. And I will swatch all of these for you. I'll do the thing where I fast forward through the swatches so that you don't have to like take forever. So look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's not taking much time at all for it to feed into the tip. And I just think that is really cool. Oh my gosh. I'm betting the ink doesn't last a long time. You know, the one cartridge you get, but enough for you to try it out and see if you like the color, and then just, you know, then you can decide if you want to use other colors or whatever. That's really cool. So let's try this one. So I'm going to go lighter on the upstroke, thicker on the downstroke. So there, you get the variation with the brush pen. So that's something to think about. Do you want that variation or not? Depending on what you're using the pen for, you do or don't. So I'm just kind of showing the variation. Oops, sorry. Not pretty. I didn't do a very good job with my lettering, but I think you're getting the idea. Lighter and then thicker. I'm not certain what you'd call this thickness variation in the Fude pen. Fude pen means brush pen, but it does go from quite thin to quite bold. So you can really get that great variation in there. I really, really like this pen. I like it a lot more than I thought I would, honestly. So let's do some swatching here. First, I will swatch the sign pen. This one is Petite 2, I believe. Let me just double check on that. Petite 2 sign pen. I feel like they're spelling Petite either wrong or maybe in the French way. Okay, one thing I'd like to say about this Petite 2 sign pen is that it is like so much just like using a marker. So if you are in the market for a marker type pen, some people I think call them marker pens, you definitely would like this. If you're not a marker person, then this would not be your cup of tea, in my humble opinion. Okay, so my opinion is never really that humble, is it? I'm actually rather opinionated, aren't I? Okay, so here are your swatches, and then let's do, so you do have some, here's the bleed through on the other page. I think that's useful info, but I don't see any bleed through on this page. So here I'll swatch the fountain pen. Sorry, the Fude, aka brush pen. final thing that I'd like to say that I noticed both times when I was watching the Petite B and the Petite 2 and the Petite 3 is the blue, which I would have expected to be very boring, has a beautiful rich color in person. I think it looks more like they used to have a color called aqua blue in the High-Tech C. It's very similar to that. I mean, it's blue, but I don't know. If you remember the old High-Tech C aqua blue color, it kind of reminds me of that. Actually, they still have it in the Coletto, I think, so you might know what I'm talking about. But it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to like over explain it, but the blue, when I was swatching both sets, just jumped out at me as being extra pretty. Yeah, I think that's about all I want to say about that. If I had to choose between the two, I would pick the Petite 3 brush pen, the Fude pen. However, marker pens have their place, so it really depends on what you're doing. I believe you can just throw these away. You don't need to keep them for anything. I don't think it would help you to have them. And yeah, I don't think I need to open these for you because you get the idea, I think, already from the other ones we did. I feel like I'm missing one. Where's the pink? Yeah, I'm missing a couple, I think. If you have any questions about the Petite 2 and the Petite 3, please let me know. I will introduce you guys to the Petite 1 pretty soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.